Well, good morning, good morning. It is about 8 o'clock. Of course, we gotta get maybe out of the box. I think today I am going to take one of my crock pans instead of the skillet. I'm going to take these biscuits and see how they do in this pan. I don't think the skillet might be just fine, but still the 8 biscuits, so we didn't gain nothing. If I had y'all here, I could put in a lot more. I just put them in one of my bags so that I can put it back in the fridge or freezer. Just a minute. Let me get in here. Let's see. Now then, let me get some olive oil and put it on my biscuits like I normally do. Let's pull around like that. And then, kind of get it down in there. Make sure the bottom the line is always down on these biscuits. So there. Now then, we've got the biscuits ready to go into. I just left that oven at 410 degrees and I set it for 20 minutes. I'll go ahead and put it on convection though, so that they'll be done a little quicker. Don't have to be real quick, but a little bit quicker. All right, now then, let's get our other crock pan, another crock pan, and I'm going to get I'm going to get the chopper, the metal chopper, and I'm going to set the metal chopper there. Now I fried some of that sausage that we had made, ground, did everything. I fried it yesterday, and I had several pieces left, so I'm going to put them in this chopper because I want them ground up to make my sausage gravy. Plus, to that, I'm going to add a little more poultry seasoning. Now, they were hot, but I just want the flavor a little bit more. So, that's all you got to do. If something don't act right, adjust it. All right, so now we're going to put our lid on this Ganiza, Ganiza. That's the chopper that I'm ecstatic with because it's opened a whole new bunch of doors for me since you know what. Okay, let's chop. Just get a knife and just kind of pull that off the side. Boy, that thing's strong if it'll chop that as quick as that's done. There we go. See there? There's 1, 2 pieces. Let me get them. Pretty sure that looks pretty good to me. I want to make sure it's chopped up real good. See how that's chopped that up just quick as it can be. Alright, so now let's go ahead and turn our pan on and get this clean towel that I had just cleaned this stove like I always do about 50,000 times a day. You know, that's just the way life is, isn't it? So now we will take this and just put some of this ground. I'm checking to make sure it's all ground. There we go. Now, we'll put some olive oil down into this. Because you know, I took most of the fat out of it. I just didn't want that fat in there. One of my grease cans up here is making a noise, I think. Hold on. Let me see if I can alleviate that. And I think I did for a minute at least. All right, let's get us a spoon for this. We'll just fry those sausage crumbles. Well, they're more than crumbles. And I'll probably have to add probably still some more. I want to drain that so I can get some fresh, and I'll put it in there. I thought, well, we could go ahead and get this part done. I may have to add a little bit out of my canister, my little grease canister, because I want enough grease in that too where the flour will cook. All right, we'll get some flour. Put it down in there. Coat our little meat there, meat particles. And that's probably got enough salt and everything in it for me. You know, I'm gonna add a little more flour. I've still got a piece of that condensed milk. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get this condensed milk out of the can. Plus, I'm going to add some water to it. So to that condensed milk, I added about a fourth cup of condensed milk and about a half a cup of water. We turn that back up. Let's get some pepper in it. I think we've got enough, but a little salt. We'll pull that around and make that start thickening up there. See how that just condensed milk gets thicker quicker than anything. And usually I have to add water because it'll get like wallpaper paste. You just have to see how thick that got quick. And it makes a good gravy. And get some more water out of my dispenser there because you don't want thick gravy where you can't eat it. So you just thin it with your water. Okay, that's some good gravy. For our biscuits, once they get done, give a little spoon, a little sausage gravy, see what it tastes like. Needs a little more pepper. And two, I could add a little bit more poultry seasoning. That just gives that a more sausagey flavor, you know. Add a little salt. Pull that off that burner, it's going to get thick again. Okay, let me get another little spoon. See about a lot better. It's a lot better. All right, we'll set this over here. Get that off that burner. And then we'll wait on our biscuits and I'll be back. Okay, I've got to get the coffee pot done. I'm only going to make 6 cups today, right now. We don't need no big old, won't even drink all that, you know. Won't even drink all that. But I had to plug this in every time because I still hadn't got the electricity electricity bar taken care of here. This is that Gavalia coffee pot and stir a bit of gravy. One of the cats I let in. And he just, oh, he whines. He's just the biggest baby you ever seen. Nothing I can do about it. It's mama's cats. She loves them. I love them, but I don't like them getting under me because I can't work in the kitchen. And I don't even like them in the kitchen. But nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, so now then, I've got that done and that done. And let's check our biscuits. I washed these old things that I wore out. I washed them yesterday. They didn't come very clean, but they're better than they're washed. At least they're washed. Let me get my puppet, my little puppet. Let me get a handle. Because with that carote, you have to have a handle or you'll burn yourself. So let me get these biscuits out and I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. There's our biscuits right there. See our biscuits? They look pretty good, don't they? Okay, that'll be fine. We'll cut that off. There's the biscuits. They look like they cooked pretty good in that pan. They've got golden brown. Let me get a plate. I'll get one of these Haviland Limoges oak leaf today. Let's take us a biscuit and see how good they come out. Did well. Did very well. You can put butter on them or some buttered biscuit if you want it. Might have a buttered biscuit and maybe a sausage biscuit. Let me get another plate. Kind of hot. There we go. Let's just take some of our gravy. Put just some on that. And you can have an egg if you want it. I don't feel like making an egg today. Oh, I guess I could. There's some sausage, gravy, and biscuits. Or you can have grape jelly. You can have a cup of coffee. That's what we're having this morning. I'm not going to make us eggs. God bless you. God bless us. God bless the United States. Try the biscuits. Try the gravy. I think you'll be happy. I hope y'all have a good Friday. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.